to my channel. Today in this video I gonna tell you about the single phase induction motor, its statement, its construction, its working, its applications, everything we will get in this video. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video to your friends so that they can get this content as well. So I have already uploaded the videos on the DC machines, three-phase induction motors, and the dog slip characteristics, rotation machines, everything. So do for the fourth chapter and the fifth chapter of the basic electronic engineering BEE. So don't forget to watch that videos also. So please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell again so that you are notified to my videos. So let's start the video. What is the statement of the single phase induction motor is induction motor which requires separate starting circuitry to provide a rotating field to the motor is called single phase induction motor. For a single phase induction motor, we should give the separate current passing inductory, that is current passing circuit, so that it rotates. Okay, external supply we should give. Next, run with low rated values, so they are called fractional horsepower motors. So single phase induction motors are also called fractional horsepower horsepower motors because they run on the low rated values also. Next, we'll see about the construction of the single phase induction motor. The construction involves the two main components of a single phase induction motor, which is a stator and as a rotor. Stator is a stationary part. We have already discussed about the stator and the rotor in the three-phase induction motor also. Now we will see a brief about the stator and the rotor. What is the stator? Stationary part, does not rotate, slots are winded. What are meant by slots? The spaces between the stator are winded. We can see here wirings between the slots, which is nothing but the winded wirings. We have already discussed in the induction motor that the rotors are of two types. One is cage type, another one is simplified type. So in this we use cage type rotor in a single phase induction motor. Okay, here in the rotor we have the end ring and the bar. It's not necessary, you can take it as a additional information. And the core of the stator and the rotor are laminated with a thin sheet because to reduce eddy current. We have already discussed why should we laminate. We have already discussed it in the previous videos also. Why do we laminate is to reduce eddy current loss actually. This is a working diagram of the single phase induction motor. Main winding, here we have a switch C, there is a capacitor, rotor, main winding is given and the starting winding is given, and a single phase AC supply is given. Single phase AC supply gives at main winding, then a pulsating magnetic field is generated. As there is in the main winding, single phase AC supply is given. You can observe here that at the main winding we have given the single phase AC supply. Due to this, a pulsating curves are generated in between these two. Then, according to the double revolving theory, two torques rotating magnetic fields are generated which moves in opposite direction. That is, we know that the formula of the rotating torque is pi m by 2 sine omega t plus pi, and here it is in as it is in opposite direction, here the sign changes to minus. And this, due to this, rotor not move in any direction. Rotor not move in any direction. If we place an object in middle and you give in this direction also, in this direction also, it will won't understand to move in which direction, so it stands still, that is it won't move in any direction. Okay, the single phase rotor is not a self starting. This is the main important point. Some motors are the self starting, that is they can rotate by itself, they can off by itself. Okay, so but single phase induction motor is not a self starting motor. Okay, when external torque acts, rotor starts to move in the direction. If we give any torque to this rotating part, it will start to move only in one direction, because if we have given, if it is revolving in the same magnitude of the both directions, if we have given the torque in this direction, then it will start to move in this direction only, as here the power of the left direction gets increased. Okay, next, Thus, the Faraday's law EMF is produced. By Faraday's law, we can observe that EMF is produced in it. Next, rotor starts to rotate continuously. When the speed reaches 80%, the starting winding separates with the help of a centrifugal switch and the rotor rotates with the help of a main winding. What is this point is? We can observe that here we have the centrifugal switch. By using the centrifugal switch, the starting winding separates with this rotor, and here rotor starts to move with the help of the main winding. This is the point of the last point, and the rotor continuously moves, then your mechanical power is generated. What are the main applications from the single phase induction motor are fan, refrigerators, AC, centrifugal pumps, blowers, etc. This is what all about the single phase induction machines. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. I've also already uploaded the DC machines concept, all everything, characteristics of torque slip characteristics. I'm I've already uploaded the fourth chapter of the and fifth chapter of the BWA. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to watch that videos also. So thank you, friends.